Welcome back to Season 3 of Expedition Bigfoot. I'm your host Aggie.
Starting off in tonight's episode, Bryce is going to talk to Dr. Todd Baker, archaeologist and a bone specialist. Bryce wants to know why we never find bones. Baker says that bare bones are hard to find and few people have found any. I've found deer, moose, and porcupine bones while walking. He believes Bigfoot buries the remains of deceased Bigfoot. He also says that Bigfoot have language and tools, and Bryce agrees. They then show the plagiarist Jane Goodall talking about burying bones, saying chimps bury remains so humans can't find the bodies. Mostly it is so other creatures can't eat and destroy the body. Baker then discusses that one time he heard tree knocks and trees shaking while in the field. It lasted for an hour, coming from different locations. He tells Bryce to check any bones that they discover to find teeth marks, DNA, and how the bones were broken. Bryce then talks to Dr. Michael Pyle, known Bigfoot researcher, culturally and biologically. He has researched the Dark Divide, Washington State, and are near St. Helens. He says Bigfoot is near the abandoned Culvis Lake in the area. Bryce tells Pyle about the kill zone, and Dr. Pyle tells him about some howls, which he described as whistles. Then something was thrown at his car. 2 days later, he discovered 12 tracks 9 feet apart with the footprints measuring 15 3/4 inches long. He then states that he had a sighting a few months back. He saw an erect bipedal beast, but thinks people should do more Bigfoot research.
Last week, Russell stumbled across a gruesome discovery: the creature's hunting ground. He believes the creature pushed him there so he could be pounced on like a hobo on a ham sandwich. He calls Mireya and describes the kill zone. She says animals don't continuously bring prey to a certain area. I think I've seen this type of behavior in several caves from previous episodes, plus animals are habit-driven. If deer follow the same path every day to walk to the lake, then the predator will wait in the same position to pounce. Thus a kill zone. With the cave, bring in dinner, your family can eat, and there is no chance of another predator going to fight for dinner. Later that night, Russell walks and finds tracks. Then finds themselves in a bear den.
Ronnie and Mireya meet Russell to see the bones. Mireya believes there may be 6 to 7 skeletal remains. Mireya says it's bizarre and it smells. She is trying to figure out what happened. Russell describes the bones: no cut marks and gnawed-off bones. Ribs torn apart, like the remnants after Roseanne Barr at an all-you-can-eat barbecue. Ronnie says it's a pack of Bigfoot or something big. Russell has never seen anything like this before in his 40 years of hunting. Ronnie says Bigfoot took the hides and made a cape. He refers to an eyewitness last year. They are at the dinner table waiting to be the main course. Ronnie says it's physical evidence of Bigfoot. Mireya collects DNA and scans bones for teeth marks. She mentions that primate DNA was discovered last year and thinks the area should be the area for research. Hint: try searching the roads and houses on the western side of the lake, you can see them in the aerial shots. Ronnie doesn't know what they will find around the lake. Mireya says it's the perfect spot for an ambush. As they walk that night, they see trees crossed. Ronnie says it's a warning sign, which he says means to stay out. Either that or there is treasure under the sign. They keep walking and find more X's all through the trails up to 30 feet up in the air. Ronnie says it's a stop sign and says they are being watched. They try to call Russ, but no answer. Ronnie says something put the signs there and it's odd. Russell finally gets to contact them. Ronnie tells Russell to come and view the signs, but Russell wants to view it in the morning.
The next morning, Russell views Ronnie's warning signs. Ronnie is excited about Russell's impression of the scaffolding, as he calls it. The trees get Russell's mind running. He says it can't be done by a tree climber because the moss would be torn up and that they were pushed into the pounce zone for dinner. Mireya then talks about how chimps hunt. Russell thinks it's plausible that they are in a hunt and kill zone. Mireya calls Bryce to tell him about them being in a kill zone. Bryce thinks it's weird that it's by the lake. Ronnie tells him about the no trespassing signs. Bryce tells him he is getting the advanced drone research crew to come back and do more research. They are bringing in drones that patrol military bases. Along with the drones, the team will utilize ground sensors. Ronnie says nothing will slip by them, and what they can't see, the boots on the ground can. The team will use 6 drones, and if one drone finds something, the other drones will go to the location to investigate. The team then gets into their positions. Ronnie thinks it's unprecedented to use this type of technology to research Bigfoot. The drones will go up to 350 feet and will scan the area. Ronnie is command control. Mireya and Russell are the boots on the ground. The seismic sensors are set to 350 pounds. While everything is working, there is no movement as it is very quiet. Mireya thinks something is lurking out there. Russell then uses some vocalization calls to bring Bigfoot in. The audio sounds like a warning on a submarine. Mireya soon thinks something was thrown at her. Ronnie sees nothing, Russell hears nothing. Mireya hears sounds again and then nothing. Then she sees multiple heat signatures in trees and radios Ronnie, who gets the drones to the area. Mireya goes to research and loses the heat signatures, then she hears branches breaking. It's loud and nearby. Russell begins to hear tree knocks. Mireya can't pick up anything on the thermal. Ronnie through the drones spots something running. Well, that will do it for this week. I hope to see you next week for another exciting episode of Expedition Bigfoot.
And I'm Emma Holmes. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you next week.
Thank you for watching. As always, please subscribe to our channel. Please like, comment, subscribe and share. See you next week.